Everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do an upgrade to our 2017 Honda Pioneer. So my 1-year review, one of the complaints I had were the 4-ply tires. I don't know why Honda puts them on there, but they are. So today we're going to put brand new KMC Machete wheels, 15-inch wheels with a light duty truck tire, 235/75/15. These are 29-inch tall tires versus the stock 27-inch tall tires. These are DOT approved and should outlast stock tires by many miles. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we got the Pioneer jacked up. We have our jack stand under there for safety. Safety first as always. So what we're going to do is take the tire off. If you remember in a previous video, we put wheel spacers on this whole thing. We have 1.5 inch wheel spacers up front, 2 inches in the rear. The new offset of these rims is a 5.2, which is going to push that tire out a little bit farther than the factory rim. I'm going to put the 1.5 inch wheel spacers on the back to get them just about level, so it's front and rear. One thing that we did do is I bought the same size rims and tires for both front and rear. That will enable me to rotate the tires so we're evenly. In the current configuration, the back tires and front tires cannot be rotated. So let's go ahead and get started. So with our new rims here, we also went ahead and got new splined lug nuts. I didn't want the factory chrome lug nuts on the black rim, so I put black lug nuts. Make sure if you order splined lug nuts, get the key. Don't lose it. I keep this one in the glove box and I have an extra one at home. Let's go ahead and put the front tires on. Alright, so we got the front wheel on, got the wheel spacer off. We're going to put that one on the back. Lug nuts are torqued down. So let's go ahead and let the jack down, jack the back up. Rear end's jacked up, ready to go. I got the new wheel spacer we're going to put in the back, so let's get this one off. Alright, we got the wheel spacer on, red Loctite, torqued down. Let's put our wheels on. Let's torque them down. Alright, one side down, one to go. I'll be right back. Alright, so we got the new rims and tires put on, everything torqued down to the factory specs. So let's recap real quick on what we did. I took the factory rims and tires off with the wheel spacers. We had 1.5 inches on our front and 2 inches on the rear. We put the rims and tires on the front with no wheel spacers, and on the back we put the 1.5 inch wheel spacers to make the wheels more centered. You also notice, as I stated before, they're the same size front and rear, so I can rotate the tires and they'll get more of an even wear. I didn't check the ground clearance but I can guarantee you we gained a little bit. These tires are exactly 2 inches taller than the factory tires. The factory tires were worn about 30 or 40%. This morning, before I filmed this video, I went ahead and downloaded an app on my phone and did 3 0 to 60 mile an hour runs with the factory tires. The average was about 18 seconds. It was about 95 degrees out, as you can see I'm sweating. So now, all we got left to do is go drive this and see what the new average is. So let's go ahead and do that. And we're back. So I've made it home. I did the speed run again, just like I did previously. So on the same stretch of road, within about 90 minutes to 2 hours, I did 3 more 0 to 60 runs. With the new rims and tires, on the same app, on the same stretch of road, I averaged just over 19 seconds. So I lost about a second and a half in the 0 to 60. Where I really struggled was the 60 to 66 miles an hour on the speedometer. I expected that, but it's not too bad. The factory front tires weigh just over 36 pounds when I weighed them, and the rear tires weigh just over 46 pounds. These new rims and tires weigh 54 pounds apiece. So that's a total gain of about 80 pounds of rotating mass and 2 inches taller. So in my opinion, I'm very happy. Don't forget we also added 2 inches of overall height, so we changed the gear ratio just a little bit. So let's talk about handling. Handling of this thing is vastly improved. Before, with the 4-ply tires and the knobbiness of them, I know that for off-roading, it was very floaty feeling. The steering wheel was very light, kind of all over the place. It wasn't bad by any means, but it took some getting used to. With these new tires, the steering is much more firm, a little heavier. It's much more like driving a truck. So let's go ahead, let's take a walk around and tell me what you think about the tires in the comments below. So with the new Mud Train tires, the aggressive tread, it's a very blocky design, so it's very stable and it feels great when driving. With the front stance, it looks very similar to the factory. As we go around the side, you can see that it's very aggressive looking. Now we did add an overall inch in height to the Honda, but it doesn't feel like it hurt the stability by any means. And when you get to the back, the tires do look just a little narrower than the factory tires, but that's by design. Don't forget, we're gonna be able to rotate these tires front to back. So every 500 miles, we'll rotate them. I'll do a 500-mile review on these tires. Tell me in the comments below what you would do. Obviously, we know I would put truck tires and rims on here, but let me know what you would do. If you like the video, give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.